Okay, so we are now in our part 4, so we'll be solving another example. So example 6. So a circle has its center on the line 3x minus 2y minus 22 is equal to 0 and tangent to the y-axis at 0, 1. So find the equation of the circle. Okay, so try to solve that. Okay, so if we have this example 6, so we will be having this coordinate here. Okay, so if this is the point, okay, so if this point here is the point 0, 1, okay, so that is point 0, 1 given the problem. So take note guys that the circle is tangent to the axis in that point. So this is the point of tangency. Okay, so meaning, so dyan guys, parang ito, parang ganyan. Okay, try to do this. Okay, so circle lang siya guys. Okay, so that is the point of tangency. So the tangent here is the y-axis. Okay, so also the circle at its center on the line 3x minus 2y minus 22. So meaning, so that will be, okay, so here, so say our center is here. Okay, so our line is 3x minus 2y minus 22 is equal to 0. Okay, so that will be our line. And this will be our center. Okay, so our center guys is has this point here. Okay, so our y coordinate for our center is 1. Okay, so since we have this point already, okay, so our center here is h, then 1. Okay, so that is our coordinate. So we're sure with this one, no, because of this point here, this point of tangency here. Okay, so 1 talaga yan siya. Okay, then itong h or itong x coordinate ang tentative ngayon. Okay, so what we have here is, no, so recall from your previous topic that any point that passes through a line should satisfy the equation. So meaning, itong center guys, nag-pass through man ito sa line, so pwede natin i-substitute itong mga coordinates. Okay, so mangyayari ngayon is we have 3x minus 2y minus 22 is equal to 0. So we will replace x with h, okay, then minus 2, then y is 1, then minus 22 is equal to 0. Okay, so makukuha natin dito ang h. Okay, so therefore h is equal to 8. Okay, so meron na tayong coordinate sa center natin, which is 8 and 1. Okay, so ang problema natin ngayon guys is ang radius. Okay, so what will be our radius? Okay, so take note guys na itong nakuha natin dito is center. Okay, so nakuha natin dito is center. So the center, then papunta dun sa point of tangency. So I think this is the end of the circle, or this is also part of the locus, no? or the point in the circle. So therefore, from that point, end point of the circle to the center will be our r. Okay, so that is our r, and that r is equal to h. Okay, so therefore our radius is 8 as well. Okay, so that is our radius 2. Okay, so from the standard equation of the circle, so we have, so x minus h, which is 8 squared, then plus y minus 1 squared, then equal to the radius, so 8 squared. Okay, so if we expand this, so we have x squared, so minus 16x plus 64, then plus y squared then minus 2y, then plus 1 is equal to 64. So if we simplify this, then we have x squared plus y squared, then minus 16x, then minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. Since 64 will be cancelled out. Okay, kapag i-transpose natin doon, magiging negative niyan siya. So 64 minus 64 is 0. Okay, so therefore this will be our equation of the circle. Okay, so for example 6. Okay. So next for example 7. So a circle has its center at negative 4, 3 on the xy plane and passes through the point 2, 5. So the equation of the circle may be written in the form. Okay, so we have these 2 points here. Okay, so example 7. So example 7. So say we have this circle. So the center, guys, is, so we have negative 4, then 3. So say we have this point here, 2 and 5. Okay, so that is within the circle. So I think from this center here to that point, so makakuha natin dyan ng R. Pero paano natin yan makukuha? Okay, that is by using distance formula. Okay, distance formula between 2 points. Okay, so recall that D is into R, diba, is equal to the square root, or that is 2, or R squared, so that is 2 plus 4 squared plus 5 minus 3 squared. Okay, or D squared. So kung yan yung, diba, recall guys, sa ating equation, we have, so x minus h squared, so plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So ang ginawa ko dito guys is r squared na lang kinuha ko, okay, para dali lang masubstitute dito. Okay, so we have this x, then plus plus 4 squared, then plus y minus 3 squared is equal to this distance formula. Okay, so I think alam niyo naman ito na, okay, so this is from x, ito x sa isang point, then since minus yan, so minus negative 4 man ito, so naging positive, then squared, then plus yung sa y, then yung sa y sa kabila. Okay, so minus 3. So yan yun siya. So if we simplify that, so that is equal to 40. So I think this is equal to 40 guys. Okay, so if we simplify this equation here, so we have x squared plus 8x plus 16, then plus y squared minus 6y, then plus 9 is equal to 40. Okay, so simplifying, so we have x squared plus y squared, then plus 8x, then minus 6y, then minus 15, okay, is equal to 0. So this will be the equation of the circle. Okay, so in this case, so that's all for example 7. So stay tuned for our last example.